Good morning, or good afternoon, depending upon what time you are listening. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. This time space sequence we call September the 6th, 2019. This is Sean Speaks, and I will be reading for you the blog post at the website entitled Participation Badge. Participation Badge. Our affirmation for today: I am an overcomer because I don't let my ignorance from yesterday stop me from seeing the truth of today. I am an overcomer because I don't let my ignorance from yesterday stop me from seeing the truth of today. Have we been trained to give away the bulk of the equity shares in our own lives to other people in exchange for a paycheck and a participant badge in the rat race of life? Let me ask that question again and let the question sit in to your mindset and to your thoughts. Have we been trained to give away the bulk of the equity shares in our own lives to other people in exchange for a paycheck and a participant badge in the rat race of life? If the answer to this question is yes, then isn't it logical and fair that the people who create the system and have the courage to disrupt the system with new systems get richer? And doesn't this effect justify the adage that the rich get richer? We believe in their systems, and their systems require us to get certain degrees, have certain belief systems, work certain titled jobs, live in certain constructed neighborhoods, and buy certain vehicles and other toys so that we can say that we have, quote unquote, arrived. Where has the purchase of more stuff arrived you to? Has that fourth degree that costs $60,000, bringing your total student loan debt upwards of $150,000, brought you closer to arrival? Is that job that pays you $50,000 per year that required a $150,000 student loan arrived you closer to your paradise? What is your paradise? Oh, or have you entrusted someone else to create that for you too? I am no longer mad at the rich getting richer. They should get richer, because I refuse to know what I really want, and I only bought into what they told me. I neglected the fertile field of my own mind. My ignorance in my decisions on yesterday made them rich. I take full responsibility for not using my own mind and discovering what I really want. That's what I get for accepting the participation badge, to be a member of the group instead of asking myself the critical questions to discover what I really want. What if life could be lived differently? What if being happy daily is possible? What if marriage isn't work? What if basic food and water were not commodities to be sold, but to be shared? What if shelter wasn't a mortgage or rent, but was a space to be occupied, explored, and exchanged with others? What if love could just flow between two or more people and not be made or forced or frowned upon? Yesterday, I had a conversation with another lawyer friend of mine who is a hard worker, but lately the job of being a lawyer is weighing heavy on his heart. He says he is tired of working overtime and on the weekends because he doesn't feel appreciated and is very unhappy. He said he started taking more days off from being a lawyer and found that he was happier doing other things. He also said he needs to create some other revenue streams because he didn't realize how dependent he was on the job of being a lawyer until he considered his own happiness as important. That saddened me because he is a fairly new lawyer And he had a spark in his eye when he first started this lawyer game that has been dimmed by the rat race. Could it be that he never really knew who he wanted to be? And $200,000 later in student loan debt and a dimmed spirit, he realized the title wasn't worth the cost. Why do we create dependencies that we don't want? Why do we insist on creating fake environments or fake family unity? Some of us are dependent on jobs we hate, belief systems we don't really believe, spouses we disdain, family members we have nothing in common with, and friends who just don't get us. Yet, we are dependent on these relationships or systems, and some of us are even dictated, belittled, and abused by them. Could the need to control or to be controlled be just misery wanting more company? Get to know yourself and change directions if it gets you closer to you. Our affirmation for today: I am an overcomer because I don't let my ignorance from yesterday stop me from seeing the truth of today. Thank you so much for listening to the audio blogcast podcast presented to you by freeyourthinkingmind.com. Please definitely go over to the website and subscribe and share. Please subscribe and share to our podcast at freeyourthinkingmind.podbean.com. And also go over to our YouTube page at FYTM Network. This is Sean Speaks, and I thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and the rest of the weekend. Ashe, free thinkers, ashe. May what you say manifest.